FaZe, can you take them down one more time? Let's find out, folks. The winner of this goes to Boston.
Nine North American regionals and 2 majors. And at the end of every single one of these weekends, one of these 2 teams has played the final match. Now they don't make the finals of the Invitational. They've still got the last match of the weekend. Time to close out the North American season with FaZe and Gen.G, everything on the line for the Spring Major in Boston. You'll have boost and ball and a lot of time and space. Got around Chronic, got the bump, and first killer scores.
Good aggressive play there from Mist to start things off. Gets this one on the hood, past Chronic, sees Jack come up, take him out the play, and first killer's just that much faster. FaZe with the first goal. That was gonna be a different question coming into this. We know FaZe are used to the physicality. As Mist with the double! Chronic tried to stop him. You give him that for free. That's what happens. 2 goals for FaZe.
Yeah, Chronic in a real tough spot here, and he just goes splat on the crossbar. It's a difficult read even for the top guys. The qualification for the Boston Major takeover at Aganis Arena. Noli with a good pick. Got to score this on a tough angle, and he does.
There's one there for Noli, able to get on the board here. You see first killer trying to get that initial challenge. Noli takes it away from him and then just puts the shot through.
Meeting of this season. First time they've met since the Winter Major. And the shot here from apparently Jack. Far side, 2-0. Noli and typical battling in the corner. Noli comes away with it. And more frustration now for FaZe as they continue to trail. And it may be by 3. There's apparently Jack adding another.
I didn't think Jack would get a piece here. He looks a little awkward on the initial touch. Goes up, gets that light touch, activates the dodge, and just got a piece of Typical's tail, throwing him off that ball. Troll, that's credit to FaZe's ability to be able to get things down. No way. That is crazy. Pitch in the net for Mist. There was a little bit of blue on that trail. Chronic and Mist come together, and the ball goes all the way into the lower left corner. FaZe CLan up in game 3. Gen.G got to go to the length of the field.
Oh, they got caught forward a little bit. First killer came up way too far.
Noli!
And they're going to pay the price for it. Noli gets them with 2 to go.
Takes his time and lines it up. Mist tried to add some pressure, but Noli snipes it to the right corner. We are still playing on.
But still moving forward. And now nobody's at the net. Apparently Jack's got a scramble and he won't get there. Mist wins it in OT.
You see it? That little aggression there. Noli's trying to get a high ball. No one home. Mist will pick the pockets. And FaZe CLan will take overtime. They hold on in game 3. Gen.G kind of looked like they let some things get away. Can Chronic get this one in the back of the net? He keeps it wide open. Noli won't miss that shot. And Gen.G get on the board.
FaZe CLan collectively just unable to do anything about this other than just watch. And that's just not going to happen. Now Noli without first killer to contend with. It's available for Chronic, but sailed high. Apparently Jack with the dagger right through the heart of FaZe.
They turn it around right on FaZe. Noli up quickly. Chronic with the beat on Sip. And Mist can only just try to put a hand up as Jack has that ball all day long. Gen.G, after taking the lead, have controlled FaZe CLan, and they look to control game 4 all the way down to the final second.
Very similar to game 1, looking like a similar scoreline. No, add one more to the puzzle as Chronic gets his first goal of the series. It comes in effectively garbage time, but it certainly erases any doubt.
Yep, quickly off the kickoff. Good 50 from
First killer was downfield, and you wonder if that may be more of a theme as this series rolls on. It's going to cost him here. Chronic with the strike, and it comes just over 40 seconds into game 5 off a great feed from Jack.
Yeah, great feed from Jack. Chronic able to push it into the top right corner. Full faith on the play.
Corner boost. Now they finally take it, but maybe a missed opportunity to just get back on the ball and maybe double this lead. Instead, it's almost a tie game, but Jack got back for the save. First killer there again, and he'll score.
There he is. He won't quit when he's in that upper half. Gets the initial shot. Miss. Puts it mid. He says, I'm going up again. Amazing speed over there for first killer. FaZe CLan tied things up.
Very smart decision making there from apparently Jack in the Gen.G defense, as Chronic has Noli running interference, and he breaks the tie.
The call there for Noli to go for that. Noli initially last back on the play, rushes out in front, looking for that bump on first killer, making it awkward and missed. Tried to get a piece of the ball, could not do it.
Just kind of got a little squirrely there coming off the side. So now it's Noli. On a ball that was left alone for far too long. He got the bump, but got knocked back into it. Doesn't matter. Chronic adds another.
You gotta give it for Noli again, creating the space here. Gets the bump on miss. That touch actually throws Typical off. He has to land and then get back up in the air. Chronic took his time, placed the shot perfectly. FaZe need 2 goals, and Jack is killing so much time as he stays on top of the ball.
5, 6, 7 seconds burned there. Now first killer, gotta add one here, and he does, with 6 seconds left. So remember those few extra seconds that Jack just killed there, as FaZe get back within 1.
Keep your eye on the kickoff too. FaZe get this one. They only need 1. They can have, no matter where this ball goes, they'll have time.
6 seconds feels like an eternity when you're in this situation. Mist got it through cleanly. First killer's there for the rebound. Can't get up for it though.
Oh!
It's typical. No, bar down and away. Oh, he had a tight window to shoot through with all the traffic in front. Noli and Chronic gave it a look. Chronic will get demolished. Noli won't get back in time, and Typical scores this one.
Long clearance here from Sip. Gets that great touch to set things up. A little bit of a chain dash, getting an extra power on the back of the ball. And like you said, Noli couldn't get there in time.
Position, and first killer comes back for the save.
Noli looking for a bump here on miss. Tried to see if he can get around it. Jack there with help. Gen.G are going to force their way back into the game. Everybody involved is a tie.
This is just craziness for Mist to have to deal with. I mean, he's got to look at all angles. Okay, he's not very confidence-inspiring as Chronic double tap, bang, bang!
Chronic is crazy. Look at this. That first touch out, gets the speed over Sip, dodges the bump, and hammers it home. Double to put Gen.G in the lead.
Here's Noli leaving it for apparently Jack. It'll ricochet around for Chronic to Noli to make it 2. 3-1 Gen.G.
You give them time. Look at what they do. Typical last back, sees the pass. Noli, great angle to the top right corner.
First killer, right there was Noli. So Typical will try now. He gave it away to Chronic, who puts it under the bar and in.
And disaster on the side of FaZe. Typical trying to see if he can get some control. Straight to Chronic, straight under the crossbar. That could be Gen.G booking their trip to Boston right there.
Get a piece of it. Mist will bring it around. Noli in the way again. Mist trying to bring it down to first, but it's just outside. Now Typical, nothing behind it. Oh, first killer found a way to wizard that one through.
It's not over yet. They get it with 30 seconds left. Look at this, first killer all over the ball. Just no chance he was letting that opportunity go. FaZe Clan are gonna need some magic if they want to get back in this game.
The last 10 seconds, first killer. Pop it up, nobody's home. Noli will clear it away. And it looks like time is gonna run out on FaZe Clan. The final few seconds tick away. And some way, somehow, the British are coming and they're bringing the young Prince Chronic to Boston.